All right, what's going on YouTube? What is up my subscribers and what is going down my viewers? We're here today with a random upload. It's basically a shout out video and a big thank you video. Now I gotta admit, this is kind of weird. I wanted to do this over a live stream, but I have company at the house and basically got a new roommate. Basically my uncle who moved in just recently. He retired from the Marine Corps and he didn't know where to stay, so brought him in. So that's what's going on. I decided to just go out and do some errands really quick, and I figured, you know what, I might as well do a thank you video for my channel since I've reached 50 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for subscribing, all my brand new ones, and shout out to my OG subscribers as well. I mean, you guys have been here since I was like, I can't even talk. Since I had like 5 or maybe 15 subscribers at max. But you guys are fucking awesome. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. A quick shout out to all my random viewers as well. Thank you for at least coming by and saying hi, even if you're not subscribed. But if you would like to, hit that subscribe button and keep joining me on my adventures, man. I would really appreciate it. Other than that, that's about it. Thank you guys so much. I can't believe I'm here at this point on my channel. 50 subscribers. I never would have dreamed of it. It took me a while, but it was definitely worth the wait. Took a lot of patience, I gotta admit. So there's that. Now I've gotten a few questions from some of you guys during previous live streams and over in messages as well, DMs as well, like DMs basically. Oh, excuse me. So question 1 is someone had asked me, are you willing to do a multiplayer special, like playing a multiplayer game with your subscribers? And the answer is yeah. I'm really up for that. I would really like to do that sometimes. It would be really cool to play with some of you. Yeah, I can't even talk. It would be very awesome. Just a heads up though, I really don't play. I mean, every now and then I'll play Warzone, but I don't play it all the time. It's it's an kind of game. I do play Modern Warfare, the 2019, like Team Deathmatch, but I don't really play Warzone. I haven't played Apex Legends, but I don't get down with that. Fortnite, definitely not. I consider it pretty boring. I did play it one time with a friend, and I felt like going to sleep. So yeah, so to answer your question, yeah, I'm up for it. Just let me know, and maybe we can work something out, and we'll make it happen. Question number 2. What were your goals when starting this channel? Excuse me, mind the bump. Sorry guys. To be honest, I didn't really have any goals when I started my channel. I went in blind, not knowing what to do. I mean, I had ideas, but I didn't stick to them because I thought that wouldn't work. But my goals, no, I really didn't have any, except aside from getting a lot of subscribers and getting a lot of views as well, maybe a couple of likes. That was it. That was probably about it for my goals. But as I kept doing it, I started having I started making goals, upload as much as I can every day, and try to interact with my viewers and my subscribers. So that it all changed as I uploaded and practiced more at live streaming. Question number 3. When did you want to do YouTube? Oh man, this is gonna take me back. Honestly, I wanted to do YouTube since I got a 360 back in like 6th grade, believe it or not. It was crazy. The first game I ever got was Lost Planet, and you know, I was really addicted to that game when it came out. The multiplayer was fucking fun. It was very epic. I loved it. Good story, very good, interesting mechanics. I love those robot suits. It was good. It was a good game. But yeah, I've always wanted to do YouTube since like elementary school. When the 360 came out, that's how old I was. And I played a lot of games. I really have. I mean, I've said that before in my previous live streams. You know, I played a lot of games. Shit, I grew up playing a lot of games as a kid and through my teens, and here I am still playing video games. There's nothing wrong with that, you know, as long as you got it in control and you're doing something with your life as well. So I think what got me thinking about YouTube was just the fact that I've shared a lot of experiences with my friends through the multiplayer games, you know, like Halo 3, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 1 and 2, Black Ops, you know, zombies. It was very cool having that experience to share with someone. Excuse me. And I always thought, I said it would be really nice to share my experience with a story-driven game, and there's a bunch out there that I really want to share with you guys. I mean, it's not just over the PlayStation. Some of them, majority of them comes from the Xbox 360. You know, games like Half-Life 2, Grand Theft Auto 4, shit, even True Crime, Streets of LA, Pariah. There's, like I said, there's a bunch, man. There's a bunch of games I really want to share with you guys, and it would be nice to do it. Oh, man. Sorry, I was trying to burp. I hate it when I do that. So, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, I've been wanting to do it for that long, since the 360 era, and then, you know, and I did make plans for it, you know, but there was just a lot of, how do you say, there was just a lot of equipment that you needed to live stream through the 360, and, you know, obviously I was in school, like elementary, middle, and high school, and I didn't really have an income, so it was very hard for me to get the stuff that I needed to live stream through the 360, and plus I didn't have a flat screen as well. I still had a box TV, believe it or not, when I was playing through my 360, and you know, eventually I upgraded when my mom gave me the living room TV. It was only a 32-inch Samsung TV, but man, that she was a beauty. I love playing Halo on that TV because I don't know, there's something about Samsung TVs that I just like. I mean, I always tell people, if you want to enjoy Halo for the colors and what it is, I would recommend a Samsung. It just works with fucking quoting Todd Howard here. It just works. So, anyways, I didn't have the time. I didn't have the money, and you know, I would ask my mom, but she would, you know, obviously, like parents, you know how they are. They're like, "What are you gonna use it for? Or what are you gonna do with it?" And I would tell her, but you know, but anyways. That didn't happen, so I said, okay, well, it's gonna have to wait. Maybe when I graduate from high school, hopefully it works out. And I graduated in 2013, so by 2013, you know, like the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One came out, and obviously there was a lot of good games coming out at the time. Grand Theft Auto 5 being imported to the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox, it was a big step up for me because I played GTA 5 on the 360, and it was really nice when they announced that they were going to put first-person mode in there. And first-person mode through Grand Theft Auto was very fun. I loved it. But it took me a long time to get a PlayStation, to be honest. You know, when I graduated, I wanted to take a break, you know, like some people, they usually go to college right after high school, but for me, I was like, I'm fucking done with school, man. Like, I'm gonna take a year off, and then after that year, I'm gonna go to college, find something I like to do, and oh, sorry for snorting. I fucking hate that mucus, man. So that's what happened. And, you know, obviously I did work a couple of jobs, but, you know, majority of the money that I got went to weed, and I was working at McDonald's at the time, and you know how that goes. It's not enough to live by, and so I put that off again. I said, you know what, it's gonna probably take a little longer. And you know, by 2017, when I was in college, you know, I got my degree money and my Pell Grant. I spent that on a brand new TV, and I bought a PS4 for the first time, and it was cool, very cool. I was really excited, and it was a little hard to decide because I've always been an Xbox person, you know, been through that little beef, that corny beef and shit. So I just decided, you know what, I might as well buy a PS4, and I did. And yeah, I was in college at the time, so it was really hard to get internet. And I mean, Wi-Fi was available. It's just that you couldn't connect your consoles to the Wi-Fi in the dorms because it was restricted. So I was like, there goes the YouTube channel. So I was like, I guess I gotta wait again a couple more years until I start. And so I got held back an extra year because I was with my ex right now, and we were dating when I was in college. And I decided to break up with her one day, and she kind of flipped. She flipped out. She flipped the fuck out. And, you know, she threw out all my clothes, and she smashed my phone. She was just throwing everything out that I own personally. And when she started going to my PlayStation, I said, "You better not fucking touch that. You can throw everything out. I don't mind picking it up, but don't touch the PlayStation." Shit, she doesn't even listen, obviously, and she fucking picked it up, and she's like, "Oh, you care about this more than our relationship?" And like, it's not like that. It's just, fuck, it's my first PlayStation. Like, what am I supposed to do? So, but obviously it didn't work out, and she smashed it. I mean, there was no physical damage on the outside, so I took that as a good sign of oh, it's still gonna work when I get home. Because when I got kicked out, I had to call my mom, and I said, "Hey mom, can you come pick me up?" And it's about a 3-hour drive from where we lived, or from my hometown to where I was going to school at. And I was already done with the semester, so it was all good. I think let's go behind the store. We're just cruising around, guys. I'm sorry. So that happened, and when I got home, I you know, plugged it in, everything. It turned on, everything, but the picture would not display. So I said, well, fuck. There goes another year until I start another channel, or until I start a channel. And it wasn't until late 2019. So I was going to school too, and I was going to school for engineering, if you guys want to know. I went in for 3 years. I had 1 more year to go, but that last year I just kind of took a break because there was a lot of drama going on, you know, with like chicks. You know, I don't know, I wouldn't say a ladies' man, but I don't know. So that was going on, and I just didn't want to go back to school because, you know, I didn't want to see their face. I didn't want to see anyone's faces at that time. And I said, you know what, I'm just gonna take a break. It's my last year. I'll just take a break, and I'll come back next year. I'll get a job, you know, work, blah blah blah. So that's what I did. I got a job, I worked, and I bought my first apartment. And, you know, and I bought my second PlayStation, which I still have till this day, thank God. But I was done with relationships too. I just told myself I can't do this anymore. And, you know, even if I did want a girlfriend, she's probably gonna find a way to smash my shit. And sorry, just communicating with that other driver. Yeah, so I was done with relationships too, and I said, I'm just gonna fucking make some money, focus on myself, and get another PlayStation. if I can. So 2019 I did. I bought one in July. Actually, January, February, March, April, May, June. Probably like June, around June time. Bought my PlayStation. It was really cool. Oh, I was like, finally get to play. I finally got another PlayStation. And so the next step was to find Wi-Fi, and it was really hard because paying bills, you know, and all that shit. So it was really hard to get internet for myself. And then, you know, when my lease finally came up, I moved out. I moved back in with my mom, and you know, that's when I started my channel, because you know my mom had Wi-Fi, and so I, you know, made an account, my PlayStation, updated all my games, and I started the channel. And that's when I started it, late November. Actually, it was like mid-November, 2019. So when I started the channel, I didn't know what I was gonna do. This goes back to question 2 over my goals. And like I said, I didn't have any goals at the time. I mean, I did, but I didn't stick with them because I didn't think it would work. So when I went in, I was like, okay, what am I gonna do? Like, what am I gonna play? Like, I was so overwhelmed and I didn't know what to do. And so I just started playing Doom. I was like, you know what, might as well share my Doom experience. And I did. And but I got discouraged so fast because I wasn't getting a lot of views like I expected to. And I wasn't getting subscribers. I mean, I would get like one, I probably had like 1 or 2, and then out of that 2, one of them unsubscribed, so I was back at 1, and sure enough, I was back at 0. And I don't know, I just got disappointed. I don't know, I thought I was gonna blow up that first night I would live stream. I was really excited, you know, but I got discouraged and I kind of didn't want to do it anymore. But later on down the line, I mean, I tried going back. I was like, you know what, it's 2019, it's gonna be 2020. I gotta go back to school and finish up this last year. And then, you know, I went back in January, I think, or April. No, yeah, January, because that's when the semester for the next class, or the next semester started in January. So I reapplied, got my shit together, and then I moved out of my mom's, went back into the dorms. And so I said, well, there goes another year. Got to wait again on the channel. And but I left my videos uploaded. I didn't delete them or anything. I left them there, and I couldn't really. I left my PlayStation behind. I left it at home when I went back to school for my last year. But all that backfired when, you know, the big C-19 hit and everything was closing down. And I thought it was all bullshit until, seriously, like in the city that where I was going to school at, like transportation was limited because I would catch the bus. I didn't have my car at the time, so I would catch the bus and the city transit and get to school that way. And then sure enough, our school shut down. And so I was SOL. It was basically SOL. I said, all right, what am I gonna do? I want to go back. I would like to go back to work, but I really wanted to finish up my last year of engineering. So I ended up going back home, and you know, that's when I started doing it again. I jumped back on the YouTube train, and I was still feeling discouraged. I just felt lack of motivation when I started, and I said, what's the point? I'm just gonna play my games without live streaming. So that's what I did. And then one day I just typed in how to get more views and subscribers on YouTube, and sure enough, there was a favorite YouTuber of mine who made a video about that, and I was like very, very surprised. So I said, you know what, I might as well give it a try. Let me see what tips he has to offer for this. And sure enough, it really helped me. It helped me get through this dark time of lack of motivation. Oh, there's that burp, sorry. But he said something in that video that made me, something that I needed to hear. And it went like, you know, don't go in thinking you're gonna blow up on the first night, you know, thinking you're gonna get popular or hit 1,000 views on your first 2 nights or whatever. And don't get discouraged if you don't get any subscribers or anyone watching. But just keep uploading as much as you can. Have a schedule set of how often you want to upload every day. Like even if it's like Monday through Friday, and then take a break on the weekends. He said it like that, and he said, but if you once your live streams upload to your channel and no one's viewed it yet, just don't delete it. Leave it there, and who knows, maybe, oh, sorry for the bump. Later on, maybe like a year later, if you're still live streaming, if you're not discouraged and you keep going with it, if you keep that video up for a year, someone's going to eventually come across it and watch it. So that really made a lot of sense to me, and I didn't see it like that when I started. And so I kept doing what I was doing, uploading, and but I wasn't commentating at all like I do right now. And there came a point after a game, I think it was during Wolfenstein, I said, what am I gonna do now? Like, I'm uploading, but I need to add an extra spark to this. Like, do I want to do commentary now? I was really considering that, but it was nerve-wracking for me, because I was telling myself, like, what makes me so interesting? And I'll be honest, I'm a pretty boring guy. I'm not trying to bring myself down. It's just that, I don't know, I didn't think I would stand out like all these other YouTubers. They talk all about this and that, it's interesting stuff, and they talk about them, and I think, wow, they must have interesting lives, but I didn't want to be like that. I didn't want to put myself out there and make myself sound like something I wasn't, if that makes sense. And I just kept thinking, well, like, think about it, just think about it. I mean, you've uploaded like more than 50 videos. Don't stop now. Just think about what you're gonna do if you do decide to do commentary. So first thing I thought was, I need an intro, something that some way of introducing myself to the viewers, to my subscribers. And it took a while. I didn't know what to say. First couple of times I would just start the channel and be like, hey, what's up? We're here today with episode 2. Pretty basic, and later on down the line, I found myself saying something like, all right, what's going on, YouTube? What is up, my subscribers, and what is going down, my viewers? And the first time I said that, it kind of stuck to me. Like, I said, that sounds pretty cool. That sounds original. That's what I said. So I started practicing it a little more, and I started saying that in my introduction. So if you guys wanted to know how that came about, that's how it came about. Just, I kept trying different intros, and one of them just stuck out to me, and that's what happened. So that was step 2, right? And so step 3, was, okay, so if I'm gonna commentate, I gotta keep talking. So, but then again, it wasn't like that. It was just, I mean, I didn't want to constantly talk and be annoying. But I just said, all right, so I was overthinking it. I was making a situation out of nothing, and I said, you know what? Just remember what you said when you started. Give your experiences, give your reactions, talk about the game. Keep it simple. You don't have to be all trying to stand out, or try to be like a pootie pie, constantly talking and complimenting or saying something about the game and to where that gets just annoying. And I said, okay, yeah, I don't want to be annoying like that. And so that's what I started doing. It took a while to get used to. I was very, very nervous, obviously, but I got comfortable with it, and I stuck with it, and it eventually started working out. And sure enough, that's when I got my first random viewer. We're gonna do a Yui right here. Sorry, guys. I got my first random viewer, and then I got my subscriber, and after that, it just started growing. And I said, wow, cool. I said, well, at least there's someone out there who's listening to me commentate. Because I thought it would be annoying. That's what I've always thought. Because I didn't really like people who commentated on games, especially during a first playthrough, because they would constantly talk, especially over like cutscenes. And that's something I didn't want to do. I mean, I would talk, but if I was interrupted mid-sentence by a cutscene, I would stop talking because I'm trying to pay attention. I want to know what's going on, and I'm pretty sure my viewers and my subscribers want to know what's going on. That's why I don't talk during cutscenes. And if you guys ever feel like I'm ignoring you when you say something during a cutscene, I'm not. I'm just trying to pay attention first, and then I will get to you after. You know, that's just how I like to do it. Anyways, but yeah, and I just kept going with it after that. Just kept going, commentating, introduction, and eventually, after like 100 videos, I started getting more subscribers. 25 went to 30, and 30 was at 32, and then it was constantly going up to 32 to 35. And I thought, okay, this is probably the farthest I'm gonna get on subscribers. So, but I didn't give up. I never gave up, and I kept going, and eventually went up to 40, and now here we are, guys, 50. So that's how it all went down. I hope that made sense. I felt like I was all over my story, but that's how it all went down. So if you guys, so that question, to answer your question, just don't give up. Or if I had to give advice to you guys, or to anyone who wants to start this YouTube thing, don't give up. Keep trying. When you feel like you're lacking in motivation, try to find a way or a reason to keep going. By that I mean, like for me, it was subscribers and viewers. That's what brought me down. But I gotta stop saying "but" so much. Should start saying "ass." But anyways, don't get discouraged by that. Keep going. Leave your video up. You know, it might not be a night. You might not blow up overnight like I thought I would. You know, it might take 6 months to a year. That's how long it took for me, not to blow up, but to just get someone to notice my videos. Someone to notice, oh, this guy's been uploading all the time, you know. So don't give up. Find a way to motivate yourself to keep going. And if you are nervous about doing commentary like I was, just be prepared. I mean, don't be nervous, just be prepared. You know, find a way to come up with an introduction, and then, you know, talk about your experiences with the game, or give your opinions on the game, I should say, along the way if you want, or just talk about your day or something. You know, for me, that's what I did. That's what I started doing, actually, and I got it, and I got it right. I got it right. I like what I'm doing. I like where I'm going with this, with my commentary, and yeah, that's it. Mind the bumps, guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying to find the smoothest road to cruise on, so it won't have to be so bumpy. And that was all right. So question 4 was tips, but that's those. All right, so I already answered that. Yeah, just keep going. Don't give up, and always find a way to motivate yourself to keep going. Even if it doesn't seem like you're doing any good, just keep going, you know. That's what I kept doing, and eventually I just started trying, and you know, I got a good job. I mean, I'm working right now, but my hours are getting cut, so I'm looking for another job at the moment. So this is why I have all this free time to upload. But you know, if you got income, and you know, you want to spend it on your channel, I mean, you don't have to buy like a boom mic or anything. I mean, if you want to, go ahead, or a face cam, something. For me, all the money, like for the extra money that I get, it goes to like games that I want to play, games that I want to put on my channel and just share with you guys. So that's also another tip too. You know, if you have income and you got the money and you got the time, go out and buy a game that you want to share. you know, play it, stick to it, and don't give up on it. Find a way to make it interesting and go with it. All right, guys. Well, that's all I wanted to do on this random upload. It's pretty strange. I know. I usually don't do pre-recorded recordings for my channel. It's basically live streams. But I feel like you guys deserve the attention for a big thanks. A big thank you from me. Like I said, you guys are picking it up and you're carrying it. You guys are doing the hard work. My job, it's not a job, it's a hobby. Everything is easy. My part is easy, but you guys are doing the work, and I like that. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate everyone. I really do. And oh, a final question too. Someone asked me, are you taking this YouTube thing seriously? The answer to that is no. I want to keep this a hobby, you know, like just a side project for video games. I like playing video games. Obviously, I can't stop saying that. It's a hobby for me, you know. I mean, if I do out of the blue get like popular, like not, I wouldn't say popular, but like more than 1,000 views, and I start getting tips from people, like money, you know, then I'm like, maybe I might take it a little more serious, but not too serious. I mean, maybe it'll just be a side hustle for me. But no, this is all for fun. It's just it's a straight hobby, and I want to keep it that way. You know, I'm not trying to be that serious. So that was question number 5, and I forgot to jot that down. But anyways, I hope you guys who ask me these questions, I hope it helps, and I hope I answered it the way you expected me to. I mean, I know I was all over the place and all this, so. Alright guys, 32-minute long video. Shout out to my subscribers. Shout out to my random viewers. Thank you guys so much. Keep up the good work, and I will keep doing my part. I will live stream tonight, more Mass Effect 3, episode 11. So, be ready for that, guys. Alright, be safe. Be cool. Be chill, you know, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace out.